morning, students. Mr. Allen's Garage. Mr. Allen's Garage's mini lessons. Golden rule, deeper why. This is a big step. Forgiveness. And an important step. We all want the world to equal out, to be just. Kind of the first step in that process is to use mercy, which is just the time between an unjust act and justice. But this symbol for Mr. Allen, Garage, the fifth, is forgiveness. And this is hard to do. This is when someone has wronged you. Someone has done something unjust. And sometimes people do really unjust, wrong things. But the importance of being willing to forgive. Okay, so forgiveness is, you don't forget about it, or you don't think it's okay, but it's a statement of your will that you will not equal out your own justice, even if given the opportunity. And now that we've talked about how the unconscious brain is reflexive, that's an important part of that, the statement of the will. You need to say it out loud or write it down to bring your unconscious along for that understanding that you have forgiven, that you will not equal out your own justice. This is not so difficult to do if it's a small act of something unjust, but this is can be very difficult to do if somebody's really done something significantly unjust to you, and people have done really unjust things to each other. The importance of forgiveness, though. If you don't forgive, then you assume other people don't forgive. Your brain assumes other people don't forgive. And so we know that we've done unjust things. And so our brain becomes paranoid for all the other people that are trying to equal, that we've done unjust things to, they're going to come back and equal out their own justice on us. So our brains become paranoid about that if we don't use forgiveness. We become worried about others and the unjust things we've done to them in the past. And none of us do everything right. So all of us have done unjust things. More importantly, the second thing. Our brain becomes super focused, our unconscious brain focusing on all the other people coming back into our world to equal out their own justice. And so it's really focused on that. And it's also busy trying to figure out a way to get back at people that have done unjust things to us, which clouds our brain. It doesn't produce good chemicals in our brain. Whereas if we're willing to forgive, our brain becomes able to be filled with chemicals and feelings that are so much better. So students, from Mr. Allen's Garage, the ability to forgive really benefits the world, of course, but ultimately it benefits you if you're able to forgive. Not easy. Super important. The tool of forgiveness.